Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin show.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream today. I just had to run back from my shift, but we are here ready to go. I still got my hat on. It's staying on right now. But Bitcoin really didn't do much today to really sum up the day for Bitcoin. But I hope you guys had a fantastic day. You guys like my hat? Come on. You guys like my hat here? Let's freaking go. Let's get in the chat. Let me know if my mic sounds good. I should be a little bit better quality here as far as mic goes as well. Let me know if that works a little better for you. Let me know. All right? Let me freaking know. Anyways, as we jump onto the chart here for BTC, in my opinion, at least on the 1 hour time frame, we're not going to spend too much time on the 1 hour because it's not really telling us really anything right now. Okay? You guys like the hat? Come on now. Come on, give me the hat. Give me it. Come on, come on. Anyways, but I think we did break out of a symmetrical triangle. Now you could have called this a symmetrical triangle. You could have called this an ascending triangle. Whatever you really wanted to call it, man. It was pretty much one of the two, right? So cam is a bit too light. Yeah, it's because I have. It's because I have the a filter on, so it's a little bit light because I have the McDonald's hat filter on, which I have a couple more of too, which are going to be pretty funny. But anyways, so we have this green line of resistance. Now, why is it red? You know, just ignore my reasoning of why it isn't red. But as we look here, we did have resistance coming across, right? We had resistance on far as our closes, kind of all the way across here, and we had higher lows coming up here. We actually broke that resistance, but came down and actually broke back below kind of that level. But as you can see, we're trying to bounce back above right now, but we're kind of struggling, right? We're kind of struggling the last hour or so to really reclaim that level that we were looking at yesterday, right? We were talking about that about $32,200 level. It's kind of being a pain in the butt now for BTC. But anyways, as you look here, we also, right, the second kind of scenario that I'm seeing here is if we actually, you know, it's not perfect, but I mean, if you take it as far as getting resistance kind of on the way down here, we could have also had a symmetrical triangle too with, you know, a downward sloping resistance line. And this could have just been a back test of that kind of old resistance flipping into new support, right? So if we can bounce here and get a nice bounce to the upside, that would be pretty awesome. Could just be a back test, but that's something that obviously we're going to have to wait for patiently, as we like to say. You know, we try to be as patient as possible. If you also look here, we do have higher lows on the hourly, and we do actually have lower lows on the RSI, albeit very slight. We do have lower lows in the RSI, so we do have some bullish divergence here, and we actually have cooled off the RSI kind of nicely, where if we do want to have another push to the upside, we definitely could do that if that's what Daddy BTC decides to want to do. Obviously, we're going to talk about Ethereum. Ethereum also had a fantastic day, still sitting above about $2,000 for Ethereum as well. So pretty awesome day all around. Awesome day. You need to wear your Grimace costume. No, we have a few good ones coming up. I'll release them at the right times. I cannot release the costumes at the right times, but we have some good stuff coming up here on the stream at some point. But anyways, that's really the hourly, right? Let's see what Bitcoin does. If we can bounce, I mean, if we just look left, in theory, our next resistance should be probably up at this next high. Also kind of where we wicked to, but a little relatively lower. Right here, we kind of wicked up to right here, and we had a candle close right up here. So I think the next resistance about 32,950 approximately. So we'll see if we can break up and retest those levels. If we can obviously break these two highs that we had before, right? So that's really the hourly time frame. We'll continue to look at that, but I like the way the RSI cooled down there very, very nicely. McDonald's cap is pumping. It is. You see it? It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like a heartbeat that's ready to friggin' go. Hence why the title of the stream is "Calm Before the Storm." Now, I really just made the title that because I really didn't know what to title the stream today. I was like, Bitcoin going sideways again. That's not a very good title. Let's just do Bitcoin Calm Before the Storm. Kind of means the same thing, but it's a little bit more epic. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour, are we really trying to form any type of pattern? I'm not really seeing much as of right now. I know we were looking at the possible cup and handle yesterday. That kind of got invalidated on the 1 hour because we kind of got rejected and came back down. So kind of invalidated that cup and handle there. What are we doing on the 4-hour though? If you zoom in, I mean, we were talking about this level here. Let me zoom in a little bit more for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about a little bit better here. You can see right here where we got the candle closes the last really all throughout this area. We're trying to hold that as support right now on a candle close on the 4-hour time frame right now. You can see right here we are right at that level trying to hold it as support right now. What do we always like to do? We like to flip previous resistance as support, and sometimes that's really what you're banking on right now. So if you dip below that, I mean, I think a retest of maybe back downwards of 31,000 would make some sense. And we still have the possibility that we could possibly, if we dip here, still form a nice inverse head and shoulders. But that's something that we're going to have to wait and see if we hold this. If we hold this, right, I think naturally, just like we talked on the 1 hour. If we can hold this and get a bounce, a retest of the top of our resistance line coming down here, right, I think would be the most realistic scenario at about 33,000 on the 4-hour. So that's the 4-hour. I don't really see anything that's stopping us on the 4-hour besides the lack of volume, besides the lack of buy pressure. I'm not seeing any bearish divergence. You can see yesterday we were talking about the possibility of a bearish divergence, but we actually did break above that level on the price action. We were talking about if we couldn't break this level, we might have some bearish divergence, but we have higher highs and higher highs, so that kind of is invalidated there on the RSI. So perfect. We got room to run in the hourly and 4-hour. It's kind of just a wait and see time right now. Just real quick, let's take a look at our Fibonacci. Let's take from this high down and see where we're at. So the one thing that I do want to note for everyone is we did retest the 0.618. Now that's usually a common area for a possible reversal. We came down, got a bounce, and usually when you come up to this 0.618 level, that's usually the level that if you were going to reverse, or and the flip side, if you're pumping, right, it might be the opposite. You might be reversing to the downside, right, or reversing to the upside, depending on which way you're looking at it, right. But this could be the point where we reverse, right. It's very, very typical point to reverse in a trend. So make sure we're watching out for that. I think another example of that is right here, just to give you an example of kind of what I'm talking about here. On this move down, we got to pump back up, hit the 0.618, and then got rejected. So we could be seeing something similar to that. So just keep in mind, that's why the level we're at right now I think is so important for Bitcoin to actually break and not break back down, because we want to make that higher high. We did it, right? We broke this previous high here, but we don't want to get back below it. That's going to show definitely some weakness in the market. So that's really it in the 4-hour. Not much else besides that. Daily, right at our resistance, right? We're watching this kind of falling wedge resistance coming down. We're right at that resistance right now. Very, very correlated with kind of our 4-hour downtrend. So very, very close. Let's see if we can break this. I mean, we're just so close to a bunch of resistance points for BTC at the moment. So very, very exciting times here. You get very, very exciting times. I hope I can play the pump music either today, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. You know, at some point, I hope we can play the pump music here. All right. My bones seriously pumped today. There you go, John. I'm glad. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you, dude. July moon, full moon is called Buck Fun Facts. Is it really? That's really interesting. But yeah, I mean, that's really the daily. I mean, we have a couple other charts to look at in the daily. Obviously, we'll switch to this one real quick. This is kind of our whole consolidation. Do we call it a consolidation at this point? It's kind of been a downtrend really since the end of May, but you know, downwards resistance coming down. Obviously, this is the level where we really want to break for us to really start getting super bullish here. And that's, you know, if you went straight up today, that's upwards of about 33,450. So that's the level we're really waiting for BTC to break. But, you know, as we know, every day we keep kind of staying in this general range. This trend line moves down. So hypothetically, it takes us a lower price to break that range. So that's the one thing about consolidating is it's going to take less and less of a price to actually break this downwards resistance, which is really good. MACD on the daily, if we zoom in here, actually, let me make it a little bigger for all y'all. I don't know why I'm saying y'all, but we did flip to bullish today, right here, right? Very small, but we did flip to bullish today. We're getting that bullish cross on the MACD, which is also super bullish. And I don't think, well, I think we talked about the other day how we did have bullish divergence on not necessarily Bitcoin, but we had bullish divergence on a lot of altcoins. So I think Ethereum, Cardano, a bunch of these coins had bullish divergence. Not quite BTC, but very, very close. But yeah, BTC looking a little better, right? Obviously, we like I said, it really comes down to some of these shorter term time frames. So now, can we break our previous high and hold it as support? That's what we're struggling to do right now. But it looks like BTC's trying to get a little bounce right now, back above. I would like to close this hourly above this level. I think that would be pretty bullish here. That will watch, right? Let me look at real quick our EMA ribbon. So we're coming up on our daily EMA ribbon, something that we didn't break in the entirety of the bull market, really since we got super parabolic in about October. Whoa! Hey, you can see my hair for a little bit. But yeah, ever since we didn't get, we got super parabolic in October, that was kind of our support up, and now it's kind of been our resistance. We're getting back up close to retesting it now. We're pretty damn close to it, so we'll see if this gives us a resistance. I don't think it's a what should I call it? A coincidence that it pretty much matches kind of our downwards trend line here. So we'll see if we can break back above that. And I think that's really all I had on the daily. I mean, that's kind of what we're looking for right now, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about some of the longer term time frame charts, which I think are getting super exciting right now. In particular, on the weekly, we're getting back above our 50-week moving average. We know how important that was. And what did we state the other day? Just because we broke below it does not mean that, you know, the world is falling. Oh no, we're going to zero, right? It doesn't mean that, you know, necessarily that we're dropping down to 14K or whatever. We got to break down below it, come back up, confirm it as resistance, and then we can start talking about some of these lower levels, right? But right now, we're kind of doing that, right? We're coming back up to test it, and we're kind of struggling. This is the level we're kind of struggling with. I don't think this is a coincidence either. That's sitting currently, if you look up here in the top left, you can see it when I go over here. That's currently sitting at 32,285, that green number up in the top left there. And we're currently, look where we are, 32,240. So we keep oscillating right up and over and down, up and over, down, right? Up and over, down. What am I saying? But you guys are, we're oscillating right up and back below this 50-week moving average for really all day today. So we're struggling with this range. We get back above this. I think, you know, like we said, like we got this bullish hammer on the weekly time frame. Super bullish candle there if we can get some more upwards price action here. Get back above that 50, but that's really that, man. I mean, if we get it as resistance, right, just to kind of go over some of our longer term time frame stuff, if we come back up here, can't reclaim it and get rejected, I do think still, I don't want everyone to get super bullish, right? I don't want everyone to, you know, forget the fact that just 2 days ago, everyone was thinking that we were going to go lower, right? So always remember, sentiment in crypto can change very quickly. So just how in 2 days ago, everyone was super bearish. Yesterday, everyone got super bullish again. And today, probably people are a little bit more bullish. We'll take a look at the fear and greed index coming up next. Just remember that tomorrow we can look super bearish again. All right. So what I kind of stated yesterday is always go into the market expecting more downside. And then if we get more downside, right? If we get more downside, then necessarily you won't be freaking out. Right? You'll be like, oh, I expected 27K. This is nothing. This is nothing. And you'll be looking at all the trolls on Twitter. All right, let me pull up the troll. Hold on. This is hilarious. Let me pull up the troll. You'll be looking at all the trolls on Twitter saying this. Okay, hold on. There he is. Mom, I'll be right up for dinner. I'll be right up. No, just one more troll. One more troll. I promise this will be the best troll all day. Okay? I'm going to tell Michael Saylor that he's an idiot. All right? I'll be right up. And then you'll be looking at all the trolls like that and laughing, just kind of like how everyone else is, right? So make sure you guys are always remembering that more downside is possible. I don't want you guys to get ahead of ourselves and think we're going straight to the moon right now. Oh, I can't even do it, dude. I was trying to keep a straight face. I can't do it. I can't do it, dude. Oh, I'm dead. I was trying to keep a straight face. I just, man, that's too good. That's too good. I was waiting for that. All right. Anyways, that's really the long-term time frame, guys. If we can get back above this, I think that's super bullish here on the weekly. We got to close it back above it. Obviously, today's only Thursday. So we have, you know, obviously Thursday, Friday, Saturday left to go into the weekly close. So we still got a couple times to go in here. Anyways, that's really that. Let's go on over to our next weekly chart. On our weekly chart here, obviously, just like we talked about, we're trying to get a back above that 50 MA. Also, look at where we bounce. We bounce right off the bottom, and we actually wicked below our weekly EMA ribbon here, right? We wicked down below it, but we actually, right? Look where we are. Look where we bounced right on our candle close here. Let me try to zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Look at where we closed up. Let me get rid of this real quick. So you guys are like, get that out of the way, man. Right here. Look, we actually closed right at the bottom and are starting to bounce now. So if we can hold that, another bullish shine, man. This could be the reversal point. Like, I'm not going to call it right now. Like, oh, we're going to be the reversal, right? You guys know on this channel, I don't make predictions. I look at the charts. I tell them what they're telling me what the two possibilities are for upside and downside. I don't make predictions, but if we were to reverse, this would be the point to reverse. But like we talked about the other day, I think it would be, and a lot of people don't want to hear this, right? I think it would be better for BTC, just in general, we know for BTC to still go down lower. I know that's very unpopular opinion. Doesn't necessarily have to happen this way, but if we did go down a little bit lower, just to remind everyone, if we did go down to, you know, let's say, like we were talking about the other day, if we did go down to 27, 25K, somewhere in that area, we bottomed out on the RSI, then we would have so much room to run. We would have the entirety of the RSI to run back up to the upside, which could be a crazy second leg of the bull market, right? So that's why, you know, as much as people don't want to hear it, I would prefer if we went a little bit lower, but if we don't, if we just start pumping from here, I don't sell my bags. So I'll be happy if we pump. I'll be happy if we dump. I just think we'll go higher if we go a little bit lower. I'm fine with pumping right now, right? I want to pump right now, right? Because all I want to do is tell the trolls on Twitter, That's all I want to do.
Let's go make some paper mache.
Whoops. All I want to do is this. All right, that's all I want to do. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Eventually, who always gets the last laugh? The Bulls always get the last laugh in the end. Bears might win out, short term, but the Bulls always get the last laugh. Might take a while, but they will. Let's do it. Is that hat real? Yeah, it's real, man. It bounces and everything. It's got hydraulics and everything. Anyways, that's where that. And I just want to remind everyone, just real quickly, I know Bitcoin's trying to move right now. So I'm kind of trying to jump through these Bitcoin charts real quick. So I know we're starting to make some moves for BTC. So I know everyone's trying to worry about the short-term time frames again, which is, I guess, is a good thing, right? I just want to remind everyone where we are in the cycle, right? We have cooled off nicely. Now we're where we should be, like hypothetically, right? Maybe we're not exactly where we should be. Maybe we're still a little bit ahead of schedule, but we're back into our regular scheduled programming, back below 2017. We were still far overextended. Maybe we should be over here, right? Maybe we should be over here, but still, we're now back below it. Now we can maybe, hopefully, kind of start that next run to the upside whenever we want to. Might not be right now, might be a couple weeks, right? Might be go a little bit lower and then continue up. But nonetheless, I always like to, every couple of days remind people where we are in the cycle and kind of go from there, right? Obviously, past results aren't indicative of future results, so always make sure we're thinking of that. But, I think what I did want to talk about with this today is I wanted to ask everyone, if we went up like this, right? And I know this isn't something that we can really do, but let me turn this red. If we went up something like this, I want everyone to, I'm going to do a poll real quick because I want to ask everyone this question. I think this is valid. If we went up as shown, would you be... Now, and I want everyone to realize that it's not saying that, you can just take this for what it is, right? Would you be bullish or bearish? And this is just a poll, right? Just for me to get my sentiment, okay? Would you be bullish or bearish? Oh, man. All right, here we go. All right, question is, if we went up like this, right, with this red line, right, this trajectory, instead of going up like this, like we did here, would you guys be bullish or bearish? Let me know. Let me know. Would you guys be bullish or bearish? And if you guys put bearish, I know you're trolling. I know you're freaking trolling. Now, I know it's not something we can look at that way, right? It's not the way it actually happened, right? So I totally understand the sentiment, but answer the question truthfully, right? Truthfully. There's no way if you said it went up like this, you'd be bearish. You're telling me if it just went up naturally like this, you'd be bearish right now? There's no way. You'd be saying, we're going to the moon! Oh, we're going to the moon! That's what you guys would be saying. So we got 32% of people saying they would be bearish if we went up like that right now. I highly doubt that. I think you guys are capping a little bit, but it's okay. I know you guys would be, we're going to the moon! I'm scooping up more Matic. Extremely bearish. What's up, Crunk? I saw you over in MDX's stream last night. I was watching that stream. That was actually me in the chat, by the way. That wasn't a troll. Every time I comment in a chat, everyone thinks it's a troll. That's another problem with YouTube right now is us content creators, we can't be normal everyday people because every time we comment in the chat, everyone thinks that we're a fake account. It's friggin' ridiculous. It sucks. I can't even comment in a chat because it gets taken down because people think it's a troll, or they just totally disregard it because they think it's a troll. It's ridiculous. You look like Rod Durek with that hat. I do. Capping. You guys capping. I'd be moonwalk. Exactly. You guys would be super bullish. So 27% said bearish. You got, like I said, you guys are trolling. Do I need to bust out the troll again? I think you guys need the troll. But anyways, my point with this is, we went up way too fast. We corrected, right? We corrected. Now you could state that this is the beginning of a bear market. There's no way that anyone will know if this is a bear market. There's no way that anyone knows this is just a correction, right? That's what time will tell. But if history does repeat, you know, we're about halfway through the cycle, just like we were here, just like we were up here, and just like we were in 2017, just around this time as well. If you actually look, we had a dip exactly at the same time frame in 2017, which I think is literally ridiculous. That's can't be a coincidence in my opinion. But you know, it is what it is nonetheless. That's kind of my point with that, right? Not a huge point, but think about it that way for a little bit, right? Just think with your little noggin, okay? Think with your little noggin. Bust out the troll in Bank of Canada. Oh man, he'll be, the troll will be back out in a little bit, guys. I'll bring the troll out. It's got to be at the right times though, because he's eating dinner right now. He's eating dinner. Like I said, he lives in his mom's basement. He's eating dinner, and he'll be back to troll in a little bit. Okay. So that's really that. Bitcoin 32,275. So we're trying to get some upwards movement. Let's check out like the small time frames, you know, just for fun. Do we have really anything going here? Not really. Not really anything here. I guess maybe it's some type of falling channel, but you would only have 2 touches on the top side. So I'm not even going to plot that just yet, but you know, we're trying to make some move to the upside. Not really much going on right now though, to be honest. Thank you. Did George buy you the hat? Yeah, it has hydraulics too. You can even see my hair through the back. See? Look at that. It's like a half hat. You can see that. You can see the hair through the back. It's great. It's absolutely great. Whales always control the market. Yeah. Troll is when someone asks for a TA on Tether. Actually, way back in the day, we actually did have someone that asked for TA on Tether. If you guys want my complete honesty, there actually has been a time where someone's done that before. Jordan versus BitBoy. Nah, it's not a competition, man. BitBoy's my uncle. I would never wrestle my uncle. I would never wrestle my uncle. Not even a question. Ron with the 50 euro super chat. All the best for everyone here. Let's start in a good and positive way. Ronfinite. Thank you, Ron. Appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you for starting the stream with positive vibes. Positive vibes are always the way to go, and it makes the stream better for me. It makes the stream better for everyone in here when we're not super negative, right? So appreciate the positive vibe as always. As we wait for Bitcoin to make its next move, let's jump over into Ethereum, though, shall we?
This is my wife.
Ethereum. My wife, Ethereum. So Ethereum is 2017 right now. We got as high as actually about 2000, almost 46. So pretty nice day for ETH. And we're kind of doing a similar thing, right? Where, let me adjust this high right there, all right? So you can see where we closed up. We closed here, right? Wicks here, and we closed up here. We're trying to flip those previous resistances on the 4 hour as support. And look, we're actually right where we wicked to and are trying to bounce from right now. So really, really nice bounce there for ETH. Let's see if we can continue the upwards momentum, same as Bitcoin, right? Trying to hold that previous resistance, continue to make that higher high, right? We need to start making those, you know, higher time frame, higher highs, and the 4 hours, the first one you want to start. So if we can hold that, I mean, our next level just naturally, if you look up, as our next highs from up here, right? At about 2175. That'd be kind of our next level to pump to. Which would, I think, you know, just based off correlation of where this kind of ends up, I think would be probably a retest of also our big kind of falling channel, right? Where we got 3 touches on the top side on the 4 hour. So that's something we'll watch, and could be up next for ETH if we continue up. We have room to run, right? We have some room to run up on the 4 hour. We don't have any bearish divergence or anything, so it's not like we have to really worry about that at the moment. At least right now, right? Anything can really change really quickly. Let's go to the daily. On the daily, I don't know why there's 2 random dots here. Let me get rid of those real quick. There we go. So on the daily looks really good. I mean, it's as simple as that. Obviously, we're getting some resistance. We had some resistance on the same level back here on June 23rd. We break that, same thing as the 4-hour. Like you just look at your next highs, it's right about at 21.75. So that's the next level I'm looking at. Let me get rid of this poll real quick. There we go. ETH is looking really good. Guys, I want to state real quick. I do want to state that the reason why I didn't have my camera last night is not because I didn't have my camera. It is something to do with Ethereum, and we'll keep it like that. We'll keep it at that, okay? Wes said, just a support chat for my bro Jordan. Keep it up. Thank you, Wes. Appreciate it, my man. You hear almost every single day. A lot of people in here almost every single day. So, like I said, that's what I'm most grateful for. To be honest, because I have fun with this, dude. I don't think anyone has more fun streaming than I do. Now there's days where, there's days, but in general, I love doing this stuff. I try to make it a little better each time in some way. But thank you, Wes. Yeah, but that's really it in Ethereum, man. So, we'll wait on that. One thing with Ethereum, no bearish divergence. And obviously, we know that bullish divergence yesterday already played out, right? We had lower lows on the daily, and we had higher lows on the RSI on the daily. So we had bullish divergence on the daily, pushed us up. Now we just need to start breaking some of these resistances, right? If you look at our moving averages, right? We're coming up on our 200, right? I would like to get back over our 200 daily. That's kind of the level where, it's making some jaggies. It's because it's a filter, man. It's not a real hat. See? Chris, JP Morgan is going to offer crypto your retail. Thank you, man. Why do people that hate BTC watch YouTube Live? Are they that miserable? Trolls are going to be trolls, man. And like I said earlier, dude, I mean, I'll pull him up again. He's coming back from dinner real quick. The trolls are these people. They live in their mom's basement, okay? And then, they troll all day, right? All they go up for is lunch and dinner, right? And every time, all they do is sit in their basement and their mom calls, time for dinner, and they go, Mom, I'm trolling. I'm trolling right now, all right? I'll come up when I want. Just put it in the fridge. I'll microwave it when I want to eat it, all right? All right. That's really it, man. That's who they are. They're miserable people, right? So they want to take it out on everyone else. And, you just got to have fun with them, man. You got to have fun with them. They're just mad that they're just mad that they're not as positive as everyone else in the chat. They're not as positive as me on stream. So, it is what it is. Positivity kills the trolls. If they can't handle the positivity, then oh man, I can't, dude. I enjoy and support and subscribe even though you think I'm a troll. Third proverb, you're my favorite troll, man. So there's trolls in the chat that I like because you guys are super polite trolls, and then there's trolls that are just really annoying. You know what I mean? There's definitely there's a fine line between a cool troll and an annoying troll, right? Very fine line. What's up, Jenny? Yeah, we're chilling today. We're chilling. Trolls really look like that, yo. All right, that's really Ethereum. I mean, we're coming up on our 200 day. In all honesty, I would like to get back above that. We already got rejected on it right here. If we can get back above that on the 200 day, I think we'd be looking a lot more bullish here for ETH, right? So same thing. I mean, we're below really all our big moving averages, right? Our 50, 100, 200, kind of everything in between. So got a lot of work to do for ETH, but we're slowly starting to chip away here as we go. Let's go look at ADA real quick. ADA. What is our boy Ada? Or I should say our lady Ada. I can't believe I just called Ada a boy. Sorry, Neil. I didn't mean to talk about your wife that way. Baker Canada called and said crypto is a scam. Definitely is. Definitely is. Guys, don't make me bust out the Instagram meme. All right, we got almost 1,200 people in here, 350 likes. That we should easily be at close to 500 just because of the troll. Like, how could you not like the stream because of the troll? And there's more to come. There is more to come. It just has to come at the right time. But yeah, I mean, Cardano is looking just like ETH, right? We just got to come up and break this kind of downwards trend of resistance that we just having a tough time doing, right? On the daily. You didn't quite have bullish divergence. But yeah, you didn't have quite that bullish divergence there, but I mean, and nonetheless, you did get a bounce from, just like we said yesterday, like at the exact level. Every time Cardano hits this level, it's like the whales come in and they go, you know, guys, you want some cotton candy? Yeah, let's go get some cotton candy. Whoops, we got a little mishap there on the camera. Hold on, I had to fix those, little couple of those today. Come on, man. There we go. You're like, yo, you want some cotton candy? That's facts, man. But yeah, I mean, like I said, whales come in. Every time Cardano gets close to about $1, it just gets bought up like cotton candy. So once again, we're seeing it. We just got to break this resistance on the daily. We're back above our 200 moving average. It hasn't really been like, I don't know. We've only really gone through it once. Like you can see we pierced right through it here and we pierced right back above it. So it really hasn't been a big support resistance like we really expect from such an important moving average that I would expect a lot of, you know, traders and stuff to look at. So I don't know. Hasn't really been much, but we actually did come back down and wick to it today and confirmed it as support, which is a good sign. So Cardano looking good. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, let me get rid of those for just a second here. 4 hours, whatever, right? I mean, it's one of those things where if we actually draw a trend line coming across here, it's really coming down to, I think, even if we get a pullback here, I think, you know, a formation of a inverse head and shoulders is looking kind of juicy. I don't know. Could have a left shoulder, a head, and if you count this wick as kind of part of the right shoulder, I mean, you could have a right shoulder here. Even if you dip a little bit, then you can make your right shoulder, but still, it's looking a little juicy if you can break back above that resistance, or back above about 121. I think, you know, a move up to the top of our trend line here would make some sense there. That's really it. I mean, we kind of, yeah, we still have some bearish divergence that we got to work through. That's the one thing I will note. Let me change this back to teal there because I like teal. We did have lower highs, right? And we had higher highs on the RSI. So we do have some bearish divergence on the 4-hour. So make sure we're keeping that in mind. But if Bitcoin wants to pump, it's going to tell Cardano inherently,
Nope.
and it's just going to pump anyway. So that's a look at Cardano. If we do pull back, I think, you know, a support of about 115 would make some sense here for Cardano. So let's make sure that we're slowly watching this for Cardano. Okay. Let's go quickly into the macro. We're going to kind of flip through some of the stuff today because, yeah, I want to get back into BTC here. That's kind of the star of the show, as we know. Total market cap, looking good. Looking good for total market cap, man. Yeah, Steve Bob, we're going to go stock market, look really good today. DXY still in the wedge. It had a decent day today, but still in the wedge. We're going to go over that in just a second. But yeah, downwards resistance. We're coming up on this falling wedge, possible falling wedge on the total market cap. So will we retest the top of the wedge? And our next resistance, which I think is more so on the 4-hour time for, yeah, this is our previous support back here in support. Okay. Our next resistance is actually happens to be right also at our falling wedge resistance, which is about 1.35 trillion. We're coming up shortly on this. But we know, as we know, this is more of a longer term pattern. It's not something that's going to happen tomorrow or the next day or the next day. It could, right? We're right at resistance, but this is a longer term pattern. This potential breakout of this is all the way back up here at 187. And we have the kind of the same type of thing going on with the total 2 market cap. Do the whole stream as the troll? I don't want to overuse the troll though. But we have more things that we can do. The troll only comes out when there's a troll in the chat, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? But that troll is friggin' hilarious, man. I was literally playing around with that for like 30 minutes, like earlier today, and I was dying laughing by myself. It was something else. But yeah, I mean that's really that. If we get rejected here, I mean, just based off previous times, I mean, a move back down to 1.1 trillion would make some sense. So we'll watch that on the daily. We're coming up on our daily EMA ribbon, which was our support, all through up here. And then as now have been our resistance, look at where we're at right now, right at the bottom of that EMA ribbon on the daily. So can we break back above this? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be real difficult. It's going to be a trudge, okay? Can I get the troll's take on Link? That's actually a good idea. If you really want the troll, okay? I'll only do the troll if there's a troll in the chat. But are we pumping right now? Yeah, we're not pumping. Someone said we're pumping. But if you really want the troll, I guess you can ask for a question or an analysis of an altcoin by the troll. Okay. That's too funny, man. It's too funny. But yeah, I mean, switch it over to the total 2. And this one's I'm excited about. This is the one I am super excited about. Now, why am I doing this? That's a different question. Okay. But we have this downwards resistance. Now it's not perfect, but I mean, you see we had resistance all down here. Look what we broke out on the total 2 market cap. We broke it. We broke it. Now we need to get some follow through. The volume, let me bring up the volume real quick, hasn't been too good on this, so keep that in mind. Not terrible volume, like we're breaking our previous volume levels, but nonetheless, volume hasn't been great. So I would like to see a little bit more volume come in to confirm the breakout, but has picked up a little bit. So we'll see if we can get follow through here. If this is a breakout, right, I would expect some more volume to come in. I would expect a come up, a back test possibly, and then a move up. It's typically how this type of things plays out. So we'll watch this carefully, but it is something that I'm looking at. EMA ribbon on this, right at the resistance, dude. We're getting resistance right at the bottom of that EMA ribbon on the daily too. So can we get back above that? That is the freaking question of the consolidation, right? So that's something we'll keep an eye on too. But total 2, right, excluding Bitcoin, a lot of people want to look at this as far as the go-to indicator or the go-to chart for this kind of cycle, because there's multiple people talking about it, right? Crypto Kirby, I've heard Crypto Savvy, I've heard a bunch of people talk about it, honestly, how we should be looking at the altcoin market instead of the Bitcoin market because of, something about stable coins not being around back then. So people had to buy Bitcoin to get into altcoins. Now people can buy stable coins to get into altcoins. So I've heard that theory, right? And I understand the theory. But if we can start breaking out here, that would be bullish. But right now, we're patiently waiting. You could also, if you really wanted to get super skeptical on this, just for all the skeptics out there, you could draw a resistance line coming down like this too, that we have not broken yet. So keep that in mind. We're not quite out of the woods yet for all the skeptics out there. Because there's a lot of skeptics, right? Skeptics, we live in a skeptical world, as we all know. So that's that. Everyone shield their eyes. We're going into the 2 white screens real quick. So everyone turn down their brightness or get their eyes ready. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Camera is so. It's only because I have a filter on. If I don't have a filter on, it's because I have a certain filter thing, so I can do different things with my face. If I don't have the filter on, I can do this in 4K if I want to. But yeah, switching on over to this. Let's see. Crypto Fear and Greed Index. We're still at a 10. Let me refresh. We're at a 21. So we went from a 10 to a 21. You know, a 10 to a 21 in one day. Probably, I was actually expecting us to be a little bit higher after that meeting and the little bit of a pump. But just like we said, the sentiment can switch really quick, even though we're still in extreme fear. I think people are a little bit more confident today as a whole. I didn't see as many trolls and as many bears around. I wasn't around the computer today, to be honest. But I didn't see too much really negativity and stuff going around the old social media. So that makes some sense there. Obviously, this hasn't really updated yet, but just for anyone that's new, Bitcoin price searches are declining. This will update again in 2 days. No, 3 days. Sunday. This will update on Sunday as well with the weekly close. I'm excited for this week's weekly close. I think it's going to be a good one for some reason. I don't know. I just have that tingling feeling in my thighs, on my thighs, the hat and the helmet. And let's go down. Let's go into the real quick the Bitcoin dominance. So we want, and this sounds so counterintuitive for all the Bitcoin maxis out there. We want, and I'm not a Bitcoin maxi, by the way. I just want to state that I own more percentage-wise. My portfolio is more altcoins than Bitcoin. Okay, so I want to state that first. But we want the Bitcoin dominance to drop, because that means that the market is healthy right now. Last 2 days, we've seen it drop. Now we're coming up on this trend line, right? This trend line that we've been talking about ever since like back here, man. We've been talking about this trend line since early June. And obviously, we've had 3 perfect touches. Look what we wicked down to it today, right at that level. We can break this trend line. I think, this could be, I don't want to get too overexcited, but I think this could be a start to maybe another rally. But but I want to state that if we bounce here, we could just continue this sideways for another month or so, right? So I do want to state that, and obviously if we bounce and we start breaking up, it's obviously that means crypto is probably struggling at the moment. So let's hope that the Bitcoin dominance does drop here. I think that would be very, very good for the market. But overall, that's what we're kind of waiting on right now for the Bitcoin dominance. Comment on the troll. The troll's a bear. The troll's not a bull or a bear. He's someone that's just on the sidelines. He just likes to sit on. He's the one who bought at 50 or 60K, got pissed, and now wants to bring everyone else to their own misery. So he's neither a bear or a bull. He's just a pure troll. There's really no other category for him to put him in. But bull flag about to break out in the 1 hour. Is it? 32,316. I was looking at this earlier. I didn't see a bull flag, and I could just be seriously tripping here, to be honest. I mean, are you talking about this right here? Like where this is the upwards trend, this is the downwards trend? I don't know. I mean, you only have 2 touches on both sides. I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right thing as you are, man, but I'm not seeing any type of bull flag necessarily. I don't know. I could just be completely missing it. I mean, everyone's subjective, right? Bitcoin shorts continue to drop. So shorts are closing their positions. Not going to spend too much time on this. The US dollar index, once again, still in this wedge. We're staying within this thing perfectly. It's played out perfectly. 2 days ago, we wicked right off the top. And then yesterday, we dipped, we wicked right off the bottom. And, today we wicked right off the bottom. Sorry, I forgot that the market closed. But today we wicked right off the bottom. So it continues to play out perfectly. We're still above the trend line. But I'm still looking for this to drop. I want it to drop. We have extreme bearish divergence here. 4 consecutive lower highs, 4 consecutive higher highs. Something's got to give here. And hopefully it's to the downside, right? So that's what we want for crypto. We want to drop here to 91.5. Going on to the next one is the so-called S&P 500. So we didn't quite make all-time highs. I think I heard that in the futures for the S&P we made all-time highs. I could be wrong on that though. But we are coming right up. I mean, look at that recovery. I mean, just a couple days ago we were talking about, you know, the bearish divergence and the dump, and we got that dump. I said we were going to get some type of dump. We didn't get as big a dump as I thought, but we started to correct. I mean, we started to come back up. So this is perfect. This is good for crypto. Now, can we break that previous highs? If we can, and the DXY can break down from this wedge, and the Bitcoin dominance, you know, can break down here. Well, we have everything on the macro to continue this run. Now, obviously, there's still a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, so we can't really just brush that off, right? We saw what happened last year, but you know that's something that you can't predict. That's something you can't really plan around, you know. So everything's lining up for another rally if all this stuff in the macro can play out, and if we can start breaking some of these highs. So, but like we said, if the whales want to keep the price down, if the stuff we see around the world right now continues to do what it's doing, we could still see some type of, you know, another dip back to the downside. So keep that in mind, everyone. Keep that in mind. Bitcoin 32,328 at the moment. I love this setup, man. I love this setup. Symmetrical triangle came back down, bounced right off the support, and is now trying to bounce. We just got to get those bids. It's all about the bids. How's the volume on the 1 hour right now? Let's check it out. Very, very low. Still very, very low volume. So I don't know. We got some upwards volume here for the breakout, but we haven't really got any volume since then. Hopefully that can come through. Bitcoin dump soon. I don't know. ETH maxis want Bitcoin dominance to go to 0 and ETH dominance to go to 90. I mean, I would be fine with either Ethereum popping off or Bitcoin popping off. They're pretty much 1A, 1B to me. So I could really care less, to be honest. But I think some people prefer ETH, some people prefer Bitcoin. That's actually a good poll. Let's do a poll real quick. Let's do a poll. I'm going to assume that everyone holds at least one of these coins. Okay, and if you don't, I get it. You probably just, you know, you like the smaller cap altcoins. What do you hold the most of? I'm gonna assume most people hold most of these coins, or all these coins. Actually, yeah, well, I'm gonna do this. BTC, ETH, ADA, none. All right, there we go. That's a good pull. That's a good pull. What do you hold the most of? What do you hold the most of? I was going to add another one in there, but I think I got to have an option for none, because some people aren't going to hold those, you know? So let's see what most people hold. I think this is a very, very, I don't know. I talk a lot about ETH, so I feel like this stream is very, very ETH heavy. It kind of depends on who you watch, right? I think, you know, I talk a lot about Bitcoin and ETH, so I assume people like Bitcoin and ETH. I always talk about ETH's my wife, so people probably are more invested in Ethereum, which I totally understand. But it's actually pretty close, right? I mean, this is pretty close poll so far right now. Big Daddy BTC. Come on, Big Daddy. Come on, Big Daddy. Come on, Big Daddy. Oh, man. I'm in a good mood. Hope you guys are in a good mood, too. I seriously do. It's all about being in a good mood nowadays, man. Facts. Guys, let's spam up those likes. Let's spam up those likes. All right, let's check out the poll. So we're about 400 votes in. All right, and most people, I guess, have voted. That's going to vote. BTC's at 30%. ETH is at 32%. ADA Let me zoom in real quick so you guys can see the chart better while I'm talking. ADA is approximately at 24%, and 15% of people don't own Bitcoin, ETH, or Cardano. Now, I'm not gonna say I don't disagree, right? Some people are probably totally out of the market, which I get right now, kind of uncertain time, and a lot of people just hold smaller cap altcoins. So I definitely get that sentiment too. Nothing wrong with that at all. A little more risky, but you got to risk it for the biscuit, as they would say, right? Got to risk it for the biscuit. How do you feel about Polkadot? Polkadot's okay, man. I mean, I would obviously prefer. I'd prefer obviously Ethereum or Cardano over Polkadot if we're going that route. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with Polkadot. XRP. Tim's all about XRP, huh? A lot of people like XRP though, so it is what it is. All right, real quick before the we can go over news, and guess what? I had no news, guys. Eventually, we're gonna start getting some more news. I mean, just the news. A lot of the important news came out yesterday, and I don't want to really retouch on a lot of that stuff that we talked about yesterday, but you know, as we know, Elon. And Elon's two companies, all right, Tesla and SpaceX, obviously own BTC. We talked about this yesterday. Elon also owns BTC, majority BTC, ETH, and Doge. For anyone who didn't know, I bet everyone kind of knows this already. But that's kind of the big news that happened yesterday. I mean, other than that, not a lot to really mention at the moment. So we're not gonna spend too much time on the news, to be honest. I only like spending time on the news if I feel like it's kind of worth the time. I mean, I'm not just going to talk about random stuff. George is the news guy. Yeah, George is the news guy. I only talk about big stuff. I mean, or stuff that I think is funny, because, I'm not going to sit here and talk about stuff that I don't think is funny or big. Touche. Touche. All right, let's go through some of these super chats. Should I read the super chats? Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Actually, no, we'll hold off. We'll hold off. Let's see. Robert said, Chris, JP Morgan is going to offer crypto to yes, actually I did see that. I lied. JP Morgan is going to open up crypto to everyone. Right? I think before it was only certain people, not really 100% sure, but now they're opening it up to everyone. So that's definitely some bullish news. Thank you for that, Robert, for the reminder on that, man. Thank you for the super chat too. Mark said, in the dump, I discovered my hands are actually made of cubic. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is, but we're going to completely ignore that. I assume that kind of made you cry a little bit. That made you cry a little bit, but guys, if you panic sell a dump, you're going to end up crying. Okay, so make sure you guys don't do that. Let's see. I enjoy, support, and like and subscribe, even though you think I'm a troll. Proverb, you are a troll. You are a troll. You're a nice troll, though, so I can't even act like you're not a nice troll. I follow you on Insta since the 5th or 6th fake Jordan account wanted to contact with me. I know they fake trolls because everyone has more followers than you. I don't know how. They just they all follow you, so they make a bunch of spam accounts and follow each other, and it's kind of how they do it, man. Guys, yeah, one thing, watch out for if you guys do follow me on Instagram, or you guys are on Instagram, make sure you guys watch out for the spam accounts. I'll never just message you and say, hey, right? Come on. I'll never just mention you and say that, man. I always panic sell. It's facts. Can I get the trolls take on link? Yeah, you can get the trolls take on link. There you go. If you want the troll, you gotta ask for the troll. Oh, crap. We're a troll. We all trolls. Everyone's gonna start trolling on purpose, so I'll dust off the troll. But that's okay, because I think it's hilarious. It's honestly, it's gonna make me want people to troll, because now I'm just gonna bust out now I'll just be able to bust out the troll and completely wreck their day. All right, let me switch to the troll real quick, and we'll do some chain link analysis with the troll on. Okay. Actually, I have 2 trolls. Yeah, this one's better. I like this one. Yo, this is actually what a troll looks like. Like you can literally just see this guy sitting in his mom's basement. All right, so let's do some technical analysis. Let's do some technical analysis on Chainlink. So, yesterday, after I ate dinner, I was looking at Chainlink. We actually bounced perfectly off 13.5 or 1350, right? Awesome place to bounce, right? Our previous support, and that's really actually we had a couple of resistance there, our resistance there, and no, we're getting some resistance at the moment on this previous support, right? Now it's not perfect, right? It's probably a little bit better on the 4-hour, but right here we had previous support. Oh, I can't, dude. I can't keep a straight face because I can see myself on the left talking. All right. So we had previous support there. We have previous resistance. We're trying to break that resistance. That's all we're waiting for on Chainlink, though. I mean, we didn't have any bullish divergence or anything, but the daily looks really good on Chainlink, man. I mean, if you go up here, I mean, your next resistance is inherently breaks this resistance. You're looking for a move up to 20. Yo, imagine if I start doing thumbnails like this. Oh man. Oh shit. I can't, dude. Someone said I look like BitBoy. Oh man. Oh, I'm crying right now. All right. Let's get back into it. Let's be serious. All right, $20. We just had the Bitcoin close, by the oh man. All right, all right. $20. $20 is the next resistance here for Chainlink. So we just got that new daily. Let's see if we get a pump on it. All right, I gotta take this off, man. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I'm crying right now. Oh, man. Oh. All right. Oh, man. Oh, man, I was crying, dude. All right, Bitcoin just had its new daily close. So let's see what's going on here. Oh. I'll just come back later. So yeah, I mean, Bitcoin just had its new daily close, 32,320. So not bad. Let's go back to the our daily chart. So really, obviously, a really good daily, right? Really good daily, really girthy. We're gonna really girthy. Really girthy daily there. Pretty girthy, I should say. Sorry, guys. Choking because I was laughing over there. Don't cry, dry your eye. Oh, why is this not updating? July 22nd? I'm not, oh no, it did. I just couldn't see, it was hiding under there. So the new daily is right at our resistance here, right? We want to break that resistance. It's right at the resistance. Will we break it? And also our 4-hour is, 4 hours kind of indecisive right now. So it doesn't really where it wants to go. Huge indecisive candle, wicks on both sides. And we're trying to get some upwards pressure here on the new 4-hour. The new hourly trying to get some pressure up here too. So we're looking good on BTC. Dude. Someone had me dying in the chat. Someone said, oh man, I try to be nice, but someone said I looked like BitBoy, and I literally started dying laughing, man. Oh. All right. Dude, I can't be serious and put that on, man. I can't put that on in serious times. But I guess when are we serious here? Sherry said, Jordan, you made me spew out my water on my nose. I'm still breathing right now. I'm still breathing. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, just to go back to Link real quick, I know I didn't do the best job there. We got to break this resistance. $20 is our next resistance. If you go to the 4 hour, same type of thing. I mean, we just broke a pretty critical resistance here at about $16. So our next resistance, same thing, about 16.30 is our next wick high here at from back in July 16th. So EMA ribbon, we're still pretty far below our EMA ribbon there on the daily. So we got a lot of work to do. We got to get back obviously above that. But man, cool water effect. Can you make yourself look like George? Guys, I'm gonna make it. I'm actually, so I have a bunch of them that were already pre-made, but I'm gonna be making a bunch of custom ones on here that I'm working on right now, and some of them are gonna be absolutely hilarious. But I mean, most of these right now are kind of ones that are already on here, but I am working on a couple custom ones. Man, I'm dead. I am literally dead. How many people we still got in here? We got 1,200. I guess a lot of people didn't like the troll. A lot of people dipped after the troll, but it's okay. Yeah, we did hit 500 likes though. We hit 500 likes. Let's see if we can get up to 600. See if we get up to 600 now. All right, let's go through some more of these super chats here. Bang bang boogie to the boogie, say up. Jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Let's rock. You don't rock. Southern rhythm, tell you, man, it'll make your body rock. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it, man. Tim said XRP for sure. XRP. Let's take a look at some XRP. Elon custom. There'll be some good ones coming. There'll be some good ones, man. How can you not like that? I don't know. Some people don't like comedy. Some people are like, I came here for technical analysis, and you're making jokes. What are you going to do? You know how many of those comments I get every day after the stream? I'll finish streaming, and then after the stream is done, I'll get comments like, I came here to watch technical analysis, and you're just talking about McDonald's. And I get it. I get it. But, I mean, you subscribe to this channel knowing that we talk a lot of nonsense here. I mean, you came here knowing the fact of this. So, anyways, on the 4 hour, we got a resistance coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4 for XRP. Let me slightly adjust that so it matches that other high there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're right at that resistance. Can we break the resistance? I think we can. I think we can. What's going on, Neil? Hope you didn't miss the troll. We'll bring him back at some point. Like I said, I don't want to overuse the troll. You know, imagine if I just streamed every day with the troll face. I think people would actually watch me every day if I just did the troll. The whole stream every day. But yeah, I mean, you're right at that resistance. So you don't have any bearish divergence on the RSI. You made, you made the same high. So you're good. You're good. But yeah, that's what you're waiting for. I mean, and one thing we could watch out for here for XRP is you look here, you got left, you got head, and if you can come back down, even if you do get correction, right? Even if you do come down here back to like 57 cents and you round up, you could easily have a nice head and shoulders pattern. So I won't be surprised if you actually did come back down a little bit. Depends on what BTC does, obviously. Because, you know, BTC is the daddy. BTC's daddy. Actually, no, it's not. That actually makes me look really bad. BTC is mommy. ETH. Chill. Okay. But yeah. BTC is mommy. ETH's mommy. They're all mommy. But yeah, I mean, that could propel us to the upside. So we'll see what plays out there. If we just break it, perfect. Next resistance I see is about 62 cents for XRP. And then we're back above our 4-hour EMA ribbon. So that's super bullish there. And on the daily, we are coming up on it. So yeah, we'll go over that in a second, man. XRP. I actually haven't really bought XRP, so I'm sure someone in the chat can help you out with that. Any of you guys, have you guys bought XRP lately, and where can my fellow friend here buy XRP? Because I can look it up on CoinMarketCap, but I'm not sure if that's going to be 100% accurate or not. So I'm sure someone here could probably answer that question for you, where you can buy some XRP, what major exchange you can do it on. But I haven't bought XRP in a long time, so I couldn't answer that. I'm laughing so hard my stomach is killing me. Bang bang. Oh, we did what? We already did that. What the heck? Thank you though, Tim. Jupiter, don't do that to me, man. Come on, let's be guys. That was really funny. That was really funny, but let's not make this like a community joke, all right? Let's be nice. Let's be nice, because I don't want, you know, it's okay to make some jokes every now and then, but, you know, let's not make a huge joke, okay? Can you please look at the BTC fractal? Oh, yeah, my fractal. I'm doing my moon voice. Tomorrow I can do a moon voice. These with the Bitcoin. Oh, man. Yeah, we'll look at the fractal, Kenton. Kenton, we'll look at the fractal, man. I forgot about my fractal. You guys won't be making fun of my fractal now, because if I remember correctly, I haven't looked at it in a while. But if I remember correctly, we're waiting on that pump, and we got the pump. So we'll check on that in just a second, man. Chrisick said, plastic surgery looks great. Prom is sleeping. What's Prom doing, dude? What is Prom doing? Are we going to prom right now? Are we going to prom? Will you go to prom with me? Where's Jazz? I love playing with Jazz. She's too funny. Jazz, will you go to prom with me? Wait, yeah. I mean, if you look, actually, let me end this. Let me end this poll here. Pretty even though. 27%, 29%, 23% Bitcoin, ETH, ADA holdings. 21% hold none. Probably people that are just out of position. So I get it. But very interesting. Very interesting. Seems like most people are in ETH, which is pretty crazy, right? I think that's shows to something that maybe could be in the future. I don't know. More people like Ethereum. Prom is really sleeping, man. Like, look at the volume on Prom. It was like nothing, but just look at it though. Last time it was nothing. I mean, you could see it just pumped out of nowhere. It went from $10 all the way up to $100 in like one candle. And obviously, can't really count on it every time, but I mean, the volume's getting extremely low. So I gotta assume that a move is coming here at some point soon. I mean, you've probably been wondering about that for a while, right? But and if you just look at it, you know, somewhat like this, I mean, you are coming to an apex where you're gonna get squeezed between this resistance and this support. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. So it's very similar time frame when we're expecting Bitcoin to kind of test like the bottom of the wedge or get to its wedge, right? Right around the middle of August. So it doesn't mean it has to wait till the middle of August, but could, right? In theory, oscillate in here for Prom and kind of wait to maybe the end of August to decide to make its move. But it's definitely sleeping, man. It's definitely sleeping. But I mean, you can just see, I mean, the sentiment can change really quick. I mean, now it's not the same exact type of thing, but something like this, right? I mean, you broke this trend line, came back down, tested it, and then bounced off of it to the upside. So could be something similar. I don't know. Something to keep in mind. Just need that huge volume spike to come back, obviously. Can you at least look at made some big moves today. Yeah, we'll do that in a second, man. 32,223. So I see people seeing Bitcoin's dumping in the chat. What I will state is I think it could just be a retest, right? Like we talked about before. I mean, our previous resistance flipped into support, then it was resistance. Now you're trying to flip it into support again. Now, if you break down below it, all right, I guess we can call it a dump. But right now, let's hold up. Obviously, we're on the 1 hour time frame, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I think we're just back testing these previous highs. If we break down below it, then, like I said, then we can start looking at some other stuff. Perfect analysis. JT, Jordan Troll. Just missing yelling for your mom to bring you some more Mountain Dew at the end. Mom! Give me some more Mountain Dew! Oh, man. Man, we have too much fun on the stream, man. We have to in times like this. Please put the BitBoy helmet back on, please. I'll do it in a second, Jupiter. I'll do it in a second. Dump, not hardly. Guys, you guys are taking out. You guys are taking the dump. The dump saying a little bit too. You guys watch my stream, you know, right? Here, hold on. I gotta bring them up. I see trolls in the chat. This is not a dump. I can't look at myself when I do it. This is not a dump. We've only went down 0.5%. You're gonna call us a dump? You're gonna call us a you're I'm done, dude. I can't. Guys, I'm kidding. When I say a dump, I call any downwards pressure a dump, and I call any upwards pressure a pump. Okay? Whether it's 0.01% or negative 0.01%. Okay? You guys are too funny. T, we'll look at the fractal. No spamming. Dump. Here we go. We're dumping. XLM. Troll rants. Man, people take stuff way too seriously. You could cover Bitcoin. All right. Could you, Robert said, could you please check out Mist? Gaming coin currently ranked 1,005 on CMC. 1,005? Yeah, we can check out the chart. I'm not sure if it's a gaming coin. Alchemist. This is the only chart it gives me, man. I can't really see much from this. But on CMC, is it Mist? Okay. 9 cents. It's a gaming coin. It's an NFT open world role-playing game on the Binance Smart Chain. It offers users the ability to easily change in-game assets without any intermediaries. Okay. There's a lot of these, though. So what separates this from the other ones, right? It's saying that developers, in turn, can attract new users and receive additional income from the sale of game tokens. So I think there's a lot of things that do this. So what sets it apart? Now, I can see that it's pumping right now. But for long-term viability, it's something I would have to do more research on to confirm. Look at the fear chart. Where are we at? Fear and greed. Fear and greed's at a 23. So right about the same level as we were before, man. Fear and greed. I bet most people have all three. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it's interesting that most people hold majority of ETH. But nonetheless. ADA opinion, please, this year. What's up, Ron? Ron coming in hot, man. Thank you for the super chat, Ron. Also, Kelton and Robert once again. Thank you for supporting the stream, guys. ADA opinion. So ADA we talked about a little bit earlier. Looks like we're dipping a little bit here. Yeah, we're dipping. Okay. Just mention that. Just the mention of helmet made it pump a little. I think just like we were talking about before. we had bearish divergence. So I think it was likely that we were going to get a little bit of a pullback as long as Bitcoin tries to have a little bit of a pullback here, right? So if this bearish divergence, where we have higher highs in the RSI, lower highs on price action, could push the price down. But like I said, even if we bounce here, I still could see the formation of a inverse head and shoulder. So a retest of about 115 would be perfect. Now we don't want to break below that. That could definitely scream more downside if we break 115. But nonetheless, that's something we'll watch on. That's what the charts are kind of telling me right now. Obviously, if Bitcoin starts pumping, like we always say, Cardano's just kind of look at Neil and go, and just come over to my house and start pumping with Bitcoin, right? So we'll have to watch what Bitcoin does at the end of the day. But looking, slightly bearish and on the 4-hour, but daily still looks fine. Daily still looks like, still looking like it doesn't want to really stop. Kind of indecisive candle there on the daily, but nonetheless, I think, a quick cool off, maybe. You do have bullish divergence on the hourly, but that's something we'll wait to see. Bitcoin 230 right now. BTC. Bye bye, pretty bitty. Bye bye. We're back up to 32.3 though at the moment. Oh, you guys want to look at the fractal? All right, we'll look at my Bitcoin fractal real quick. Only if we, all right, I'll look at the Bitcoin fractal, but we have to make one close. We have to hit 7. No, I'll do it. We got to hit 660 likes for the Bitcoin fractal. All right, 660. I'll get it set up now. Everyone's like, I don't want to look at his fractal. I'm not going to like the video. Which, I get it. It's not for everyone. All right, let's take my fractal here. Let's see if we can get this all set up for you. Shall we? I don't have it saved anymore. But someone wanted to see it. We'll take a look at it. We'll take a good old gander at it. My little fractal. You guys used to make fun of my fractal, but you know what? I don't care. You know why? Because when you care what people think about you, all it does is cause you misery, So at the end of the day, let me get this set up here though. Kind of talking on my butt here. So, all right. So obviously the top was about the same, right? I'm not gonna take the time to. Actually, I will. I was like, I'm not gonna take the time to fit it perfectly, but I kind of have that sort of way about myself here. All right, you guys know the point, right? You guys watch my channel for a while. You guys know that the top was the same. You guys know this kind of point was the same, where we consolidated, we pumped, we came back down. Let's fit it to where we are now. Now, we did, I guess, technically, if you want to be technical about it, right? Sort of invalidate the fractal, right? Technically. But we're being technical here. When all the dessert is gone. Extra crypto. Great question, man. I have no idea. But, all right. Yeah, the fractal's kind of invalidated. I guess not. I guess I'm trying to figure out some way to, and there's no way to even really try to make it work anymore. It was good up until like this point right here. And then we had this dip and it kind of just fell apart. So nonetheless, I think we can call my fractal invalidated. But like we always said, it was all for fun anyways. All we do is have fun. Because girls, they want to have fun. Oh. I've been in a mood the last couple days, man. I've been in a mood. That's a nice pattern recognition. Hey, Kevin. The sideways crap, grr. Very true. Why does your troll filter look like BitBoy when all the dessert is gone to the buffet? That's bad, man. That's bad. That is bad. I'm pretty sad that my fractal's gone though. You know, we'll keep it like this for a second, man, until I run out of tears. My fractals just wanna have fun. My fractals just wanna have fun. Later fractal we barely knew. Yeah. All right, let's go back to my guy here. Oh man, I'm gonna wait till everyone notices. I'm gonna wait to see if anyone notices what's going on here. I'm gonna wait till anyone notices. All right, Bitcoin trying to get up. It just keeps going between 32,400 and 32,200, man. I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what we're looking at right. That's kind of what we're waiting for right now. We're just kind of stuck in a range. I mean, if we go to the 15-minute, which I know everyone loves the 15-minute, kind of just stuck in a range. It seems like kind of can't really break this upwards trend of resistance. You know. Look at how real this looks, though. Like, you were legit. If I didn't say anything, you guys legit thought I shaved. Like, look at this. This is legit. Like, this is legit. You look sick. Oh. The COVID. Yeah, I knew. Didn't he have a beard? Owen said, didn't he have a beard? Oh, man. That's too funny. All right, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. Not sure why the newest subscriber thing's gone there. Oh, it's because I don't have it on this one. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. We're waiting on Bitcoin to have a move right now, having some fun in the meantime. That's what we do here. We have fun while we watch the Bitcoin charts and the altcoin charts. Let's check Ethereum. I mean, yeah, Ethereum's kind of just doing the same type of thing, right? Check the 15-minute on Ethereum just for fun. Not really much here on ETH either. You're having a hard time getting above like 2033 on a close on the 15-minute, but it's obviously the 15-minute. The 15-minute charts are the true degenerates. Put the beard back. All right. I'll put the beard back. There we go. Wow, that's so much better. That's so much better. The baby face is gone, man. What's up, Mr. Gypsy? He said, wait, I thought this was Jordan's stream. Who is this guy? That's Carl the Moon. So without a beard, I look like Carl the Moon. And with the troll face, apparently I look like BitBoy. I give thumbs up now. Make Bitcoin move. I try. I try to, man. Girls. All right. Where should we? All right, let's finish some of these stuff. Let's go back into the gainers losers. We got kind of off track here. Very off track. Off track. Why am I saying traft? Like, what the heck's going on here? So for biggest gainers today, we saw XLM 20% on XLM, dude. Wow, that's kind of what XLM does. It does nothing and then it just pumps. So 20%. Sushi Swap up 14. OKB, Waves, Compound, Cosmos. Some pretty good gainers today. Nothing huge besides, you know, really OKB and Yushishi Swap and Stellar. Thorchain down 17, but not a lot of big losers either. Obviously, ICP's there. What's new? Filecoin, Polygon, Shiba now down to number 34. So we're dumping Shiba. I think all the Dogers are going back, or all the Dogers that went to Shiba are now going back to Doge because Elon posted about Dogecoin. That is definitely what's going on here, right? That's definitely what's going on here. All the Dogers are leaving Shiba to go back to Doge because Elon pumped it up. So that's kind of the nature of the game. Now, obviously, that's pure speculation, but something to keep an eye on there. Going back to the daddy of meme coins. But yeah, that's really it on this. So we'll check our meme coin gainers and losers. Queen, bro. Queen of Shiba. I think the people that invest in meme coins literally look like this. I mean, you got to believe that the people that invest in meme coins are literally cartoon figures, right? Now I get it pumped 500%. Now I know all the trolls are gonna come in. Now we're not doing the troll face, but they're all gonna come in 500% to the upside, okay? And they're gonna say, "Oh, you're just jealous that you're just jealous that you're just jealous that the meme coins are seriously pumping to the upside. Like, you're just jealous, man. You're just jealous that Bitcoin's flat." We got Queen of Shiba. We got Drunk Doge. Drunk Doge. We got Doge Father. Baby Cake. What else we got? Baby Doge. Baby Doge. We got full streams on the space. This one's good because actually when I smile or when I laugh, it actually laughs too. This is pretty funny. Oh, this is perfect for thumbnails, dude. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this for thumbnails. That's awesome for thumbnails. But yeah, that's really that. I mean, biggest losers, Crypto Dogs, Uncle Doge. So the Dogers are kind of very volatile right now. Very, very, very volatile. But yeah, man. Really hope George walks on this. He will. He will. I'm making some custom ones that are going to be pretty funny, by the way. I'm really excited. I'm really excited, man. Honestly, you should do, I really should. You know? Do the crypto face. Bitcoin going to 300,000 tomorrow. Oh man, I was doing this for so much earlier. This is too funny, dude. It's too funny. I'm dead. Travis said I'm dead. Yeah, that's the way we're going now. All right, hot coins. Let's do some hot coins. Let's just keep it on this face. What do you think? Keep it. You guys do a poll. Keep on this face or not keep on this face. Actually, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Keep on face. Yes or no, or yes or no, or yeah, let's just do yes or no. But yeah, I mean, get it, Tash. Keep it. Best stream of the year. Oh, it's gonna be way better, man. It's gonna be way better. Wait till you see the ones I'm working on, dude. Oh man, too good. Yes. Hey, Jordan, think that the top and next cycle will be later year. I want to stake and be taxed on long term versus short term. Thanks, brother. I'm under the assumption that I think the top of the cycle will be next year. Now, obviously, if we start going super parabolic right now, obviously keep in mind, right? If we start going super parabolic right now, we're probably going to see the we should probably see the top this year. But I'm under the assumption that we're definitely under a more of a elongated cycle, right? What kind of like what Ben Cowan talks about. I do believe that we will top out at the end, towards the beginning, towards the middle of next year. That's what kind of what my assumption is right now, man. So I don't know. Obviously, do your own research. Don't take what I say. Maybe take what multiple people say and put that in together, and also take your own intuition. Don't listen to what anyone else says. That's obviously just my opinion. What's going to happen the rest of this year? But definitely good question. You looking like Ellen DeGeneres. Looking like Ellen DeGeneres, man. How can I subscribe again? Paul, you can't, man. Yeah, maybe I'll just keep it on this. Some people don't like it, dude. You get 26%. All right. Let me ask the people in the chat. The people that don't want me to keep on the face, that people that voted no, tell me the reason why you don't want me to keep it on. Okay? Because I don't know. Tell me the reason why. You drink too much coffee. That's definitely a good question. All right, let's take some of our biggest gainers and losers today, though. Obviously, XLM went off, dude. XLM absolutely went off. So let's check out good old Stellar. Let's take out Stellar here. And obviously, if we start going to the trolls, we'll start bringing through the trolls. If anyone wants to troll, then it is what it is. It's disturbing. Taking the muds, put it upside down. Scary. Can't stop laughing. Howdy doody, you'll get more viewers. It's amazing. Bitcoin face, those eyebrows on point, my dude. Thank you, man. Your normal face is better. The cartoon makes you look like an amateur. Freaking me out. It's facts. But yeah, what a nice move by XLM, man. All right, let me do the XLM chart, and then we can get more so back on my beautiful face, okay? So XLM, we kind of broke this downtrend here. It's probably a little bit better on the 4 hour, right? Actually, it's probably better on the daily, now that we think about it. Broke this downtrend, and boom, back to the upside. Obviously, classic bullish divergence on the daily time frame here. If you just look closely here, you got higher lows on the RSI, lower lows on the price action, which inherently pushed you back up to the upside. Now, you went to that next resistance, and we did hit... we didn't actually get up to our next resistance. We actually got to... if we look left, yeah, we didn't quite hit our next resistance, which would be our candle close right about there at about 28.4. We got close to it, but didn't quite hit it. I assume we probably got overbought on the hourly. Yeah. So we got overbought on the hourly. We now reset it a little bit. We probably need to reset it a little bit more. We're starting to make some bearish divergence on the hourly here with higher highs and lower highs on the hourly, right? The hourly, okay? And yeah, so we might need to pull back here, and a retest of maybe this high, right? 25 cents would probably make some sense. Reset the hourly RSI and continue up. But daily looks fine. Daily looks good, right? And obviously probably the weekly looks like probably a weekly bullish hammer. Actually, it doesn't, right? But the weekly looks super bullish. You got a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly here for XLM already, which is super bullish, dude. You haven't had one of those since like a true bullish engulfing, where you not only engulf the previous red candle, but you also engulf the one before that. You haven't had one of those since right here. And you can obviously see what happened after that. You went from 28 cents to 85 cents. So, could be the start of something. Maybe BitBoy's right. Maybe his sources are right. Who knows? Only time will tell. Right? This is entertainment. Weirdest Disney movie ever? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Some people say it looks a little more futuristic. Yeah, I can get that vibe. Definitely looks a little more futuristic in my opinion. Definitely can get that vibe here. It looks futuristic. You're looking futuristic out here. Bitcoin chilling. Bitcoin chilling like a damn villain. Weirdest Disney movie ever. Jordan got a robot to work for him. Strong focus. All right, let me go back to my regular face for now. We'll go back to my regular face for now. And then we'll come back to this in a little bit. But let me put the hat back on. There we go. Put the hat back on. Come back to real face now. You're nice how you are. Thank you. We're here. We're back to my real face. Oh man, Stumbledore said, has anyone seen Hermione lately? She asked that maybe you could assess. What? Is that legit? Hold up. Dia? It is legit. All right, cool. Hermione is, I haven't seen Hermione, but let me tell you, if I did, I wouldn't, you know, I would definitely shoot my shot at Hermione. I'll definitely tell you that. But anyways, Dia on the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's actually go to the daily. Let's go start to the daily, not the weekly. The daily. So we don't have too much info on this, but as far as candle closes go, let me try to get a little bit more zoomed in here, as I would say. We did try to make a bottom here. We actually made a higher low, which I like. Interesting spot to bounce, I guess. I mean, it's kind of exactly where you closed up last time on June 22nd, so I guess it kind of makes some sense. I mean, this is generally your big support area, so I think if you were to accumulate some DIA, this would probably be the spot to do it. Now, I'm not going to tell you to do it. I don't know much about this coin, but nonetheless, you know, if you were to accumulate, it's probably the spot to do it. Like I said, you historically have bounced off this level 4 times, so doesn't mean it has to happen again. But generally speaking, that's the way I look at it. Still below your daily EMA ribbon. Let's go to the 4-hour. Not really much there in the 4-hour. You're kind of just getting resistance at. You can see you had support. You had support back here, flipped into resistance, and you're trying to flip it back into, you know, you're trying to obviously break it, and then you want to flip it back into support. So you want to get back above this, confirm it as support, and then kind of start making your way back up here. You don't want to confirm this as resistance again. That would just be another lower high, right? But yeah, you confirm that as resistance. Probably look for a move back down to 95 cents, right? Ren's pumping. I think you should live your life based on what your polls tell you to do. I probably should, huh, Mike? Definitely true. What's this poll? 68% of people think I should keep the hat on. Good thing Jazz wasn't here. She would be traumatized. Oh, man. Some people are just cranky. Jordan, stop having fun. I won't stop having fun, man. I will bring back that stuff as time permits. Mark said, if you ever get invited around the blockchain, put your pig face on. That'd be funny. Should I go, guys? Should I go around the blockchain and put my troll face on? Imagine that, and then I can just troll around the blockchain. That would be hilarious. I'll be like this. I'll put on the troll hat, right? I'll put on the troll hat. Let me see. Let me put him back on. I'll be like, Mom, bring me some Pepsi. I'm on around the blockchain right now. Mom, no, I don't want my dinner. Bring me a Pepsi. I'm on around the blockchain. Oh man, too funny. Going around the block. I might do that. I might go around the blockchain with the troll face on and just troll around the blockchain. Wait, what do you think BitBoy would say if I did that? I think he would be so confused. He probably would get so mad. That's completely disrespectful. This stream upgrade is the Wick Offspring to 100k subs. Hey, like I said, I'm always open to doing new and exciting things, man. You gotta be a little bit different, dude. You know, so many people in the space do the exact same thing, and they don't try to innovate. So I always try to do different things, and I have a bunch of, like I said, a bunch of different things I'm also working on behind the scenes too. So, as always, actually, let me get rid of "Let's Go" on the top right, man. There we go. Was that? Great chat, but bedtime over here in New Zealand. Night, Blackworm. Have a good night, man. People talk about crypto degenerates, but this stream is where the real degens are. Thank you, Romario. Thank you, man. We're all degens here. All right, so we looked at Dia. Not sure. Evil said, "The F up with your head." How much ADA do I need? I don't know. As much as you can afford to lose, man. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, never invest more than you can afford to lose. Only invest. Someone asked this question at the beginning of the stream, and I said, honest answer, only invest with the money that you're okay going to zero. And that's the true honest answer. A lot of people will tell you to put all your life savings into crypto. Crypto is awesome. Go all in. Woohoo! Right? Actually, hold on. We need this. Hold up. A bunch of people will tell you to go all in on crypto. Okay? Never invest more than you can afford to lose. When you go all in crypto, you're going to be super, super, super emotional about your portfolio. Okay? Just like a bunch of people probably were when we were up here. Okay? Everyone was super damn emotional that got in up here. And why did they panic sell? Why did they start getting super, super self-conscious about their crypto? Okay? They literally... It's because they were overinvested in the market. They probably put their life savings in up here and lost 50% of it. Whereas if they only invested what they could afford to lose, they only put maybe 10, 20, 30% of their savings in up here, they wouldn't be so inclined to panic sell, right? And think so short term, right? Never thinking, and this is really anything with life, right? Anything with life, never think with your emotions. Think logically. When you think with your emotions, you make wrong decisions. And when you're overinvested in the market, you will make wrong decisions because you're emotional. How do you stop being emotional? Don't put all your money into crypto, right? And I think crypto is going to go up. I believe it's going to continue to go up for years down the line. I'm still not putting my life savings into crypto. Not 100% of it, at least. Okay? So just a quick rant. And I think more people need to know that because everyone jumps into crypto thinking they're going to get rich over and over and over and over again. Okay? So make sure you guys know that. Make sure you guys know that. Sound effect missing? No way. No way. It didn't. Bro. No way it didn't play. Dude. I'm pissed. All right, we're going to have to do it tomorrow. Dude, I am pissed. My rant. My new rant sound effect did not play. It's always something, man. It's always something. Romario said, I sold my house and kidney to buy crypto. Yeah, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Love the hat, though. Damn. Yeah, no audio on sound effect. It's going to have to wait till tomorrow. It's going to have to wait till tomorrow, man. I mean, I am generally frustrated with the no sound effect. Like, or if you guys want me, if you guys can get me into another rant, right? If you guys make some type of something in the chat that can get me to rant, then I will try to play it again. But I am generally mad right now. Like, generally mad. You cannot make me more mad than I am right now. It's facts. Let me go back to the beginning here.
Let's
thank you for subscribing.
Shark.
Nah, you dick. Nah, you dick. Look at the top. Look at the top, guys. Newest subscriber. Ah, man, that's too funny. That is too freaking funny. You had one job. I'm gonna put it on this, all right? And then if I need to rant again, then I think I can play it this time. I am generally pissed off right now. You had one job. Hold on, let me get my new water, guys, because I am dying right now. Trolls need a lot of water, right? We tend to lose water faster than normal humans, especially when looking at charts. Especially because we drink a lot of Mountain Dew and Pepsi, and eat generally bad diets because, you know, we don't have the best self-confidence because we live in our mom's basement. So hold on one second. Let me get my water. I will be right back, okay? Thank you. Hold on. Hold on, I need to do this. Hold on one second. Anyone that is still hanging out right now, I need to do this. Like, this is something that I need to do right now. Okay? Hold on. Oh, come on, it doesn't work. I wanted to chug the water with the troll face on. There we go. All right. There we go. Still drinking like that? Yep, still drinking like that. I'm getting over emotional about audio. Facts. Facts. Yeah, you got me on that one, man. I invest in Sheena flavored jelly beans. Nice. Nice, man. I understand where you're probably coming right now. Move to your right. Kind of worked. The resemblance is uncanny. Bro, you gotta chill with the... You gotta chill, man. You gotta chill. All right. Let's do a poll. Let's do another poll. Let's do a poll with... Let's do a poll. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm trying to think of a poll. I can't think of one right now. So, you know what? One's got to come to me. All in on SHIB? No. BTC, right at that resistance, dude. Let's go on the daily. We're right there. You can do it, BTC. You can freaking do it. All right. Someone that hasn't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe so we can get Udick off the top of the top subscriber. I keep looking at that and I'm like, why would you name your name that? Please. Anyway. Jordan always, yes. Facts. Absolutely facts. Large or medium shakes. Weird stream. Definitely weird, Garrett. Definitely weird. I mean, you gotta be a little weird sometimes. That's life. So one thing to note here is we are back above. Now we need to do it on a close, but as of right now, we are back above our 50-week moving average. That is huge for the long term. Huge. Obviously, we got to do it on the weekly close, though. We still got, what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got 3 days left until the weekly close. A lot can happen in 3 days. Just look at the last 2 weeks, right? Between Thursday and Sunday. A lot can happen in those 3 days. So, see what Bitcoin does. I mean, it's looking a lot better, as we know, than it was looking 2 days ago. It was looking absolutely crappy 2 days ago. Everyone was down the dumps. Even myself, I was just kind of, moping around like, all right, just another day, 29,000 for BTC, 28,000 for BTC. And I was talking bearish. I was talking super bearish. I mean, we're still not out of the woods yet. I want people to always realize that we're not out of the woods yet. We can still drop to the mid 20,000s. Still a possibility, but things are looking a lot better than they were a couple of days ago. And, we'll see if we continue the rally, right? We got a lot of work to do. But at the end of the day, like we talked about the other day, sentiment can shift so freaking fast in crypto. Just another quick example is looking at the longer term time frames. I mean, sentiment can shift, right? I'm not going to say we're at the bottom yet. Definitely not saying we're at the bottom yet. I don't think anyone can really call that. But down here, right? We were going sideways for months. And then all of a sudden, Bitcoin just went off, right? 3,000 to 14,000 out of nowhere. Another example, last year, right? We dipped. Everyone was screaming for lower prices. Oh, there's a craziness going on in the world. We're going lower. We're going lower. You fast forward 1 year, Bitcoin's sitting upwards of $65,000 in 1 year. When a year ago, from that point, people were screaming for $1,000. I remember down here, people were screaming for 3-digit BTC, $1,000 BTC. Are we going to break our previous low? If we do, it's going to be bad. 12 months later, we do a 20x, and that's just BTC. That's not even going to count the altcoins that, Cardano, which did, I forget how much actually Cardano went up, but from its low, Cardano went up, we're talking almost 14,000% to the upside. Sentiment can change really freaking fast. So let's not forget that. But at the same time, just like we're saying, sentiment can shift fast. Short-term sentiment can shift fast. So right now, people are probably a little bit more bullish than they were 2 days ago. We can easily get super bearish again and start dumping down to the downside. So we got to take it day by day. We got to take it day by day, trying to knock down these upward walls of resistance and start going for it, You got to start going for it. Jordan has a filter on to hide the sunburn. Actually, the sunburn's gone, to be honest. If I didn't, then, just remember. Why your face so bright? It's because I got the hat filter on it. It's just this one filter makes my face so freaking bright, man. I like this troll too. Yo. Look at this troll. Dad! Dad! Oh man. All right, that's too funny. I can't spoil all of them. I can't. All right, come on, BTC. Let's do something, boy. Let's do something, boy. I should say girl. Me calling it a boy is probably not the best decision for my life. ETH chilling. 2028, still chilling. ADA, same thing, still chilling. Still chilling. You need a club to go with this? Yeah. I buy the fear. I freaking love it. Me too, Drew. I mean, the fear is at an all-time high. We talked about, I mean, we did a whole stream on that the other day. How the sentiment, I mean, the fear and green index is just one of the indicators, right? And we took a look at what goes into it, right? Volatility obviously extremely low. Obviously, it picked up a little bit. That's probably a big reason why this went up a little bit, because the volatility has been a little bit better the last couple of days. But volatility is about a quarter of it. Market momentum, volume, hasn't been a ton of volume. Obviously, the volume picked up a little bit, so sentiment's up a little bit. Social media is, you know, obviously super negative right now. And if this was based just off social media, I bet that the fear and greed index would be like a 0 right now. Seriously. Surveys are paused. I don't know why they paused those. Those would probably be close to a 10. Dominance, obviously, Bitcoin dominance is extremely low comparative to where it usually is. And trends, obviously, the Google trends are dropping like a hot sauce, on a summer day, right? Like people are taking the hot sauce and going, I don't want this, and throwing it outside on a summer day. So Bitcoin price searches obviously can way down, right? Just looking at some altcoins like Ethereum, obviously capitulated to the downside. No one really searching Ethereum. How to buy Bitcoin. We looked at this a bunch, but dude, the sentiment is so low. Look at how to buy Bitcoin's at a 3 now. And we're talking levels that we were at in 2018 and 2019, and some levels that we were at in late 2016, 2017. Like, we're talking bear market bottoms on some of these trends, right? So, I'm not going to say this is the bottom, but based off the sentiment, and that's what I keep saying, based off how bearish the sentiment is, it's got to make you think a little. If you're thinking as like an opposition, it's got to make you think slightly bullish, right? I know it sounds completely opposite and kind of defies logic, which it does, but dude, it's like Google Trends on a wick off. Absolutely. But you know, it's confusing time, man. Confusing time. Half the people think, I'd say more than half, I'd probably say 75% of the people think, and this is another reason why. There's just so many reasons why. Like, it's everyone, I'd probably say 80% of people think that, I would say 80%, I would say 60% of people think that we're probably somewhere right here right now, right? Comparative to 2017, right? Where we kind of had a first dip, waiting for that dead cat bounce before we continue. I think a lot of people either think we're right here, or a lot of people think we're right here, waiting for that last big dip to the downside. And there's also a lot of people that think we're something like 2013, where maybe we're something, you know, right here. Right? So sentiment's not 50-50, more bearish right now. But, you know, there's so many scenarios of where Bitcoin could go right now. And that's what's exciting about BTC, honestly. But I'm kind of rambling on about BTC. You guys probably don't want me to ramble about BTC. Let's see. Yeah, the viewers drop as I ramble about BTC. That's the state of crypto right now. But thank you, Larry. Appreciate it, man. Makes it seem like it can only grow. Yeah, I agree. I agree up to a certain point. Now, I want to state that I still think it can go a little bit lower. Though the big market movers are not gonna let the small people win. And if the majority of small people are bearish, I don't know. It just makes me think, like, you're really gonna let all these trolls who really have You know, you're really gonna let all these trolls win? Like you're gonna do that? I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me. Marcos, what's up? What's up, Mark Marcos? Can you please check out Orchid, OXT, and let me know what to expect? It pumped good earlier and is now retracing. Yep. Definitely facts. Definitely facts. Ramble about ADA and AMP. Orchid OXT. Orchid. Whoa.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Orchid going to the freaking moon, baby. Let's freaking go. I have to throw it on for Orchid, dude. Obviously, you're probably going to pull back right now for Orchid, but make sure that you're realizing the fact that, you know, you could definitely get a pullback right now, right? So if you look at this, man, I mean, you kind of came up to your last local top from back here, back in July, and you inherently got rejected. So I think you need to pull back, right? You're overbought on the 4 hour. On the hourly, I'm assuming you're going to be overbought too. Yeah, I mean, you're extremely overbought on the hourly. I think you need to pull back a little bit here to continue up. I don't think you're just going to blast off to New Year's, right? So always remember that when you're overbought on the 1 hour, on the 4 hour, you're most likely going to pull back. You know, even on the daily you got room. So you could just see a quick pullback and a continuation up. Now, where would you get a pullback to? Well, let's take our fibs and maybe see some of our Fibonacci targets here. That would help us real quick. Let's take top to bottom, or bottom to top, I should say. So probably these are some of the levels to look out for, right? Obviously, you have 236. You're trying to bounce off that level right now. So that could be a level that you bounce off of, maybe, right? You still have a little bit of room to run if you want to. I think the 382 makes a lot of sense. I mean, just look, you have a couple local highs right at that area, right? Right here, right? You could definitely come back down, retrace, and bounce off this level too. So that could be an area. And obviously your 0.5 is a pretty big area too. I mean, all these are pretty big areas. I mean, if you look, they match up pretty well with support and resistances. So that's probably what I expect for Orchid. Quick pullback and continuation up as long as Bitcoin can continue up. Now let me take off the helmet because nothing else is deserving of the helmet. There we go. All right. It's been a minute for the moon. You have not seen your balls for a while. I mean your crystal ball. I don't do predictions, man. I don't do predictions. Right? I don't have it. I don't have a damn crystal ball. Okay? I don't have a damn crystal ball. All we can do is look at the charts and tell us what they're going to tell us. Right? I'm going to give you an upside target. I'm going to give you a downside target, and you take it from there. Okay? But that's really all we have to go off of, right? None of us have a crystal ball. You, me, right? Even me that has a crystal ball in front of me and looks like someone that could read minds. I don't have it either. Okay? So make sure you guys know that. Wow, you're pretty. Hey, Nubu. What's up, Chris? I got all the filters. And there's some custom ones being made for me that I'm excited for too. Right now we're using stock ones, but there's custom ones. Then why am I seeing it in front of you? Well, you know what? It doesn't work. It's broken. That's the last one ever made, and it's broken. Okay, seriously. Baka bing, bada boom. What in the no name said? What in the world was on your head? I don't know. I'm liking the McDonald's hat. I think I look fresh in the McDonald's hat. Like this thing actually looks good. Like for a digital hat, you guys have to admit this actually looks pretty good on me. You know, for a digital hat. Like ladies in the chat, if you saw this on me, like walking down the street, you know, and I approached you and I said, "Hey, what's up?" Would you talk to me, or would you just let me go by? Oh man. Too funny. Too freaking funny. This has been one of the best streams. And I probably say that at least once a week because I feel like as the weeks go by, even as more boring as the charts go by, I mean, you know, I think I have just as much fun, you know, at least one time a week than the previous week, right? And then the previous week. Jordan, did you talk about BlockFi? No. I did, man. My audio is also broken. My audio is broken. Is my audio broken, guys? Or is it's just that the mouth and the audio don't line up? Because I also got a new mic, so the sound quality should be better, like a lot better. Obviously, I didn't have a lot of time to play around with it today, but it should be a lot better. I don't know. I just tuned in. Think of the RSI bearish divergence on 30-minute for Bitcoin, or too weak to stop this uptrend. And the 30-minute? So I think we were looking at the hourly, weren't we? So you have 30-minute bearish divergence, you're saying? I'm not seeing anything like that, man, to be honest with you, dude. Really not. It's all good. On mute, no sound. Nice. I'm getting major echoing. Oh. Interesting. Unknown. You're a troll. Unknown's troll in the chat, guys. We got 800 likes today. Can we actually hit 1,000 likes on one of these, you know, slower streams? That would be pretty cool, right? Because we used to think 1,000 likes was a lot, and that's during when crypto was popping, right? If we can hit 1,000 likes on one of these streams, that would be insane. I don't know if we can do it, though. I don't know if we can do it, but that would be pretty cool. Yo, boy, I think we going down. Huge sell orders on 32,500. Yeah, it's going to be tough for us to break that level, man. I mean, just looking left, I mean, you have a bunch of confluence in that general area. Support here, support, you know, resistance. Obviously, resistance that we just got. So that's a pretty big area. Definitely, man. Trolls. Maybe you have to stream on Discord. I used to do that all the time. I used to accidentally have the Discord notifications on, and then while I'm making my like old videos, like we're talking, you know, 8-9 months ago, and they would go off during the video, and I would make the whole video, and all you hear is ding, 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 and I had to friggin' restart it, dude. That sucked. Can you check ONT from Phil? Yep, I got you, dude. Got you, Phil. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it, man. Ontology. Ontology is kind of just slowly making its way up here. Very, very slowly. Let me go back to the 4-hour. I like to start with the longer term time frames. I mean, daily, I mean, it looks like a nice little double bottom there, doesn't it? Nice. I'm just looking left. I mean, yeah, this is a huge area of confluence. Bunch of support at this area. Looking left, this general area, right? Huge confluence in that area. Now, if we're talking Resistance. Let's go to the 4 hour for our resistance. We look this down. I mean, you're right at it, dude. You're right at it again, right? 1, 2, 3, and you're right at it. Can you break it this time? You've had a tough time in the past. You got bearish divergence right now. So if you can't break it on this attempt, you might have a pullback. You got higher highs on the RSI, and you got lower highs on the price action. So classic bearish divergence if you can't break it. If you do, that's going to invalidate it. But, you know, let me see if you have the same thing here. Yeah, you don't have it on the hourly. And hourly's got room to run up if you want to. So keep that in mind too. Hourly's got a nice little support line coming up here. Obviously, you got this resistance. You're probably going to see a move. You're going to see a move by like tomorrow morning, right? It's looking like by 5 a.m. tomorrow, you should see a pretty significant move based on this upwards trend of support on the hourly, and then obviously your big downwards resistance there. You're going to get squeezed. So expect to move soon. Now, which way it goes, based off the 4 hour RSI, I would probably say down, but no, nonetheless, if you break it, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. And that's why I always say technical analysis is not about predicting which way it's going to go. It's about setting your targets for whichever way it goes. So if you break out, I would expect a move to 66. If you get rejected and you come back down here and break the support, I mean, just looking down, I would expect your first support to be down here at about 59 cents. You break that, probably back down to 54. So enjoy that. Watch this resistance line on ontology. 32,400 for BTC. It's stuck here at 32,400. No problem, Phil. Appreciate it, man. Jordan spends 3 hours of his time. Thanks, Neil. Appreciate it, man. I promise I will send back Cardano in great condition tonight. If you didn't know, she's coming over. Bears are trying really hard to keep us under 32.4. Seriously, man. Seriously, man. All right. So let's actually, I want to do a poll. I just can't think of a poll I want to do. And I want to do something crypto related. I don't want to do a McDonald's poll or, you know, anything like that, because although those are fun, right? I think, you know, sometimes, you know, I think I even forget we're a crypto stream sometimes, you know. To be fair. Yeah, I'm not trading this, sick of this range. Yeah, this range sucks. I think we all can agree at this range. I mean, the low 30K range blows. Thanks, Frank. What should we do a poll on? You guys have any good poll ideas? I'm trying to think of one. As you know, something crypto related. I mean, we could do the typical, you know, are you bearish or bullish for Bitcoin right now? I guess we can do something like that. Let's see. Let's see. What will BTC price be on Sunday? We'll do this. We'll do this. We're gonna do below 28K. We're gonna do between 28 and 31K. Whoops. And 31K. We're gonna do between 31 and 34K. And we're gonna do above 34K. Okay, and we'll do this, and then we'll do a non-crypto one too. Okay, there we go. DeFi poll maybe. What will Bitcoin's price be on Sunday? Hold on. What will Bitcoin's price be on Sunday? 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 What will it be? What will it be? What will it be? Oh, what will it be? What will it be? What will it be? Oh, I live in my mom's basement. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. It's too much fun. I have too much fun with that. I really do. 32-4. Man, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. Oh. Oh, man. You need the troll filter for that song. The troll filter was on, man. Oh, that was the best one. That was the best one yet. Oh. Dude, you guys need to chill in the chat, man. All right. All right, let's see what we got. I mean, we got about 200 votes in. We got above 34K at 18%. We had we had between 31 and 34K, 40%. I mean, I'm not surprised. That's the price we're in right now. That was kind of an easy poll, right? I mean, you guys picked the price that we're currently in. You trolled me. You trolled me. Between 28 and 31K, 26%, and below 28K, 15%. Nice job. Nice job. Jordan Dickerant. Oh, man. That's too funny. That's too funny. Too much sugar in that water. So majority of people think we're being the current range we're in right now. I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. What are we gonna do, man? What are we gonna do with me? What are we gonna do with me? My son, my son are both crying over here. Man, that's too good. I'm having too much fun. Man, I gotta breathe. It's like when I laugh too hard, I like don't breathe, so like, I need to like calm down myself after I laugh. All right, let's check out Ethereum. Someone's beeping outside my my house. But yeah, I'm Ethereum. We wicked right up to 2040 again. So, I mean, indecision candle so far in the hourly. We'll see what happens for ETH. If we can't break 24, I mean, I think we come back down to 2000 if we can't break that. You know, it might take a couple cracks to break it, just like it took a couple cracks to break 2000 that first time, right? 1, 2, 3, then we finally cracked it. So really, we're waiting for an ETH. I mean, ETH is ETH at this point. ETH has a mind of its own. Dash? Yeah, we can do Dash. Sticks and drones don't break my bones, but words will always hurt me. Yeah, we can do that. Dash. All right, what's Dash doing? Calm down, Jordan. Don't think about the troll. Do not think about the troll while you're streaming, okay? It's not gonna end well. All right, Dash. I think we're coiling up here on the hourly. First thing I notice when I bring up the chart, I think, you know, you're definitely consolidating for a move here on the hourly, so be prepared for that. Now, one thing I will note is you're coming from the downside, so you would think that this would break to the upside normally, right? If you're coming from the downside, you usually break out in the direction you're coming from. So Breakout target for this, I'll give you guys upside and downside. Upside would be somewhere around, let me fix that real quick, there we go. Somewhere around 156, and downwards target if you break down would be somewhere around 128. So keep that in mind. Now that's just the short term. Let's go look at some of the higher term time frames. So you're right at this resistance right here, right? So you got to break that resistance. You break that resistance, I mean, you just look up. I think next one is these supports here. Support. And do you have anything else on that level? Yeah, resistance back here, support back here. It's a pretty big level. So 157 is probably your next 4-hour resistance I would look out for. And you did have bearish divergence, but you don't really have it anymore, right? So we'll see what happens there. You got room to run on the hourly and 4-hour if you want to continue up. But as we know, a lot of it's going to depend on what BTC does, man. So watch that. Watch for that breakout of that little 1-hour symmetrical triangle. Cool hat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. EXS? I have no idea what that is, man. Can you please check out AXS? It's pumping hard. I have no idea what AXS is. What is AXS? I've never heard of it before. Not like it's been on the top gainers for the past 2 weeks. No, but AXS has been going off, dude. I mean, it pulled back pretty significantly here and just continuing up. I think at this point, I mean, you just look, you're getting slightly overbought in the 4-hour, but you have room to run. So I think that at this point, you're going to run up to your highs here at about 29.14, in my opinion. Because you got room to run in the 4-hour. Hourly is getting up there. You got a little bit of bearish divergence possibly forming on the hourly. So keep that in mind, but you still have room to run up. And that's not guaranteed until you close, right? Unless you start getting a red candle here. That's not guaranteed. You could easily just continue up here. So, but you do have higher highs, lower highs on the RSI on the hourly. So when I say FOMO into this, you still got room to run up. And you're at a resistance, but your previous high right here. But at the same time, you still got room to run up. Daily, I mean, the daily chart on this looks insane. Absolutely insane. Let's take our swing high to swing low here. See if we hit our target. Yeah, so we actually hit our 2.618 almost perfectly. Let me adjust this actually to actually fit from this low. See if we closed up. Yeah, we closed up right below 2.618. So I think the next target for me would be about 32.9. 32.9 for AXS if you do continue up. So looking really good. Could pull back a little bit on the short term though. Just keep that in mind. I wouldn't FOMO into that though. Like if you're not, that's a coin that if you're not in it right now, just be careful because that thing has been up like, I mean, if you look at the daily, just in the last, we're talking just from June 22nd or a month ago, this thing's up, 900%. So just be careful with this. Not going to say it can't keep going up, right? Obviously, it's a hot coin, super hot coin, but be careful with coins like that. Don't FOMO. Is my recommendation, but you do what you want. Twitter CEO Dorsey says Bitcoin a big part of Twitter's future. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Really not surprised. Let's do a poll. If Jordan did this 1 week ago, would he still get invited to Cryptos RS? Yes, no. Mark, I definitely would. I think George would like this. Anyone with a sense of humor would like the faces. You know what I mean? Anyone who wouldn't want me on their show just because I put faces on, is a show that I wouldn't want to be on anyways. And I don't want to be on anyone's show, right? I went on George's show because I like George's streams. There's not many people that I like in this space, to be honest. There's really not. There's like 2, maybe 3. Yeah, you could say 3. You could say 3, but there's not a lot. Not a lot. And the only way I would go on around the blockchain, right, was, and I would go around the blockchain just to troll it. Just to troll around the blockchain. I would go on and throw on the troll face. And everyone would be so confused. Troll coin. Yeah. Elon Musk. You need to collab with MDX. I want to collab with MDX. You know what I mean? I actually was on a stream yesterday and I said, yo, let's do a collab. He was obviously a little, you know, but so he didn't see it. Or at least he, I don't know. He didn't see it, but I'd love to do it. Me and MDX, I think, would do a pretty cool stream, I think. He's kind of crazy too, you know, kind of like me, but he's actually crazier than me, which is, I mean, let's be honest. Would be hilarious if you were on ATB. You could really grow from around the blockchain. You can, but like at the same time, the way I think about it is, yeah, I understand what you're saying, for sure. But I don't know. There's something about not being on other people's channels and kind of just doing it organically, because if you go on someone else's channel and you get a surplus of new viewers in, you kind of lose touch with, you know, the people that you already got. So doing it from sort of a organic way, I think, is a lot better, in my opinion. So I have a different philosophy when it comes to that. Especially for a live streamer. It's different if you make static videos or you're making, you know, content, you know, not live streaming. But I get what you're saying, for sure. You watch Gnome Crypto Cave? No, I don't, man. I think I watched him way back when. I think we're talking maybe like 2 years ago. Like we're talking 2019, maybe early 2020, around those days. Maybe. I think I maybe saw his stream once or twice, dude. But womp womp. Same, you and George. Loners. Yeah. You, George, and Invest Answers. I've never watched Invest Answers. Like I've heard a lot about Invest Answers. I've heard he's really cool and things like that, but I actually have never watched him, man. So I can't comment on Invest Answers, man. I don't really watch, like occasionally I'll search Bitcoin, and you know, if a thumbnail pops out to me, I'll click on it. Yo, it's usually one of these. Usually one of these thumbnails. Right here. Usually, nope, not one of those. One of these. Usually one of these. I'm like, oh, you like search Bitcoin. This is all you see. But if one of them doesn't have that thumbnail, I'll click on it. I'll watch it. You know, that's just me. Because I already know if I click on it, I click on a video with the O face, which, you know, I have no problem with, you know, people doing like, you know, a face, like, you know, smiling, because that's what YouTube is. I mean, you want to have yourself on there to kind of create your own little brand, right? But, you know, if I see this, I'm probably not clicking on the video, because a lot of people want to talk about those thumbnails, but it's the viewers that cause people to click on those thumbnails. So if the viewers stopped clicking on those thumbnails, then people would probably stop doing the whole clickbaity stuff, you know? But the way YouTube runs. What's up, George? How about those Suns? Let's freaking go. I'm freaking excited. George, I'm happy you didn't come in earlier. Happy you didn't come in earlier. I have a new troll face, where if I see a troll, I put a new troll face on, but maybe one day you'll see it. George be trolling. I can't put on the troll face, guys. I can't do it. Not right now. I already laughed enough. I already cried enough. Okay. Yeah, the Suns are looking good though, George. Seriously, man. I mean, I'm kidding, obviously. I knew Chris Paul and the Suns were going to lose once they got that last ref in Game 6. I knew it was over. I knew it was over. Because Yeah, when Chris Paul was 0-13 against that one ref, he knew he was going to lose that game. So I'm happy for Giannis, though. I'm kind of sad that, you know, Chris Paul didn't get his, but Giannis deserved it too. So it is what it is. Do the oaf troll face. Do the troll for George. I need something. I need someone to troll me. I can't just troll. All right, I'll do it for George. I'll do it for George. All right, just for George though. You guys are too much. Yeah. I mean, the trolls are just people that they're people that are unhappy with their own lives, and you know they live in their mom's basement and they do this. Mom, I'm watching Around the Blockchain. I'm watching Around the Blockchain. Get me a Mountain Dew. No, I don't want my dinner right now. Throw it in the fridge. I'll microwave it later. We're out of Tupperware? Whatever. I'm too busy walking around watching Around the Blockchain right now. BitBoy's on. He has sauces. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Those are the trolls. Those are the trolls, man. Oh, man. Jordan. Oh, I'm dead. I am literally dead. It's I've laughed too much today, and my eyeballs cannot take more tears from George. You have no idea how much I was crying earlier. I was literally laughing for like 5 minutes straight on stream. He doesn't like trolls, but 40% of stream is talking about them. Yeah. Pretty much. Here we go. User unknown. User unknown with the troll. do a whole show with that personality. You'll get 1 million views. Yeah, I just added a bunch of those to my stream today. So there's a bunch of them. But I plan on doing that. Maybe not the whole time, but you know, the whole time might be a little much. You know, man, it's been a long stream. We've been live for how long? We've been live for here? Almost pushing on 3 hours now. Art Vandalay. Thanks, Art, my man. Yeah. I mean, Bitcoin's trying to make a move right now, 32,457. It's pretty much been in the same exact spot all stream. That's why we've been talking about trolls the whole stream. But we're trying to get there. We're going to break this previous high. And then 32,900's that next resistance coming up. All right. I'm probably going to end the stream anyways. Because it's been a long freaking stream. I'm tired from laughing. I'm tired from having my eyes open. I got to go watch Georgia's stream now. Go check out Georgia's stream if you guys haven't watched it yet. A little bit different than mine. You can watch mine for the charts and the comedy, and go watch George's for, you know, the news, the fundamentals, and his dogs. All right, cryptosrus.com. All right, I'll catch you all later. Take it easy. I'll be back tomorrow. Probably won't do a morning stream tomorrow unless Bitcoin's really pumping. I've been kind of just doing one stream a day lately because 2 streams is a little monotonous right now. So I'll catch you all 7 to 10 tomorrow, Eastern Standard Time. All right? Catch you all later. Peace out, everyone. Take it easy. Don't panic, sell your crypto. Most of all, don't panic, sell yo crypto unless you need money to pay for food and all that fun stuff. All right? Catch y'all later. Peace.